Double atomic bombings. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki were not the only planned nuclear attacks by the United States during World War II. A third target, Kokura, was initially selected for the second bombing, but due to poor visibility, the plane carrying the bomb redirected to Nagasaki. Nagasaki's hills saved some lives. Nagasaki's hilly terrain acted as a natural barrier, reducing the impact of the atomic bomb. The hills helped shield some parts of the city from the blast and limited the overall casualties compared to Hiroshima. A coincidence saved the city. Kyoto was one of the potential targets for the atomic bombings. However, U.S. Secretary of War Henry L. Stimson had a personal connection to Kyoto and had visited the city several times before the war. He convinced the U.S. government to remove Kyoto from the target list, saving it from destruction. Hibakusha. The Japanese term hibakusha refers to the survivors of the atomic bombings. Beyond the immediate casualties, many people faced long-term health issues due to radiation exposure, and their experiences have been an essential part of the narrative surrounding these tragic events. Korean victims. Both Hiroshima and Nagasaki had a considerable population of Korean forced laborers during World War II. It is estimated that thousands of Koreans were killed in the atomic bombings, adding to the human toll of the attacks. Soviet Union's role. The Soviet Union declared war on Japan on August 8, 1945, just after the Hiroshima bombing and 2 days before the Nagasaki bombing. The Soviet invasion of Japanese-occupied Manchuria and Korea had a significant impact on Japan's decision to surrender. Implications for nuclear arms control. The bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked the first and, so far, the only use of nuclear weapons in warfare. The devastation and loss of life raised global awareness about the potential dangers of nuclear arms, leading to efforts towards arms control and non-proliferation. Tsutomu Yamaguchi. Tsutomu Yamaguchi is the only person officially recognized by the Japanese government as having survived both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. He was in Hiroshima on a business trip when the first bomb was dropped and then returned to Nagasaki, his hometown, before the second bombing. Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. The Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park was established at the epicenter of the Hiroshima bombing to honor the victims and promote peace. The park's centerpiece is the Genbaku Dome, Atomic Bomb Dome, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of nuclear weapons. Japan's formal surrender. The atomic bombings expedited Japan's decision to surrender in World War II. On August 15, 1945, Emperor Hirohito announced Japan's surrender to the Allies through a radio broadcast. This day, known as VJ Day, Victory over Japan Day, effectively ended World War II. It's important to remember that these events are part of history and have had a lasting impact on the world. Always approach sensitive topics like this with respect and empathy for those affected by these tragic events.